Hello, hello to anyone out there in the Starfield. Here we are. I really went back and forth on to whether or not I was gonna stream today, because it is flippin' hot, and that thing happened where I was like, okay, I'm gonna stream, but first I'm gonna do this. And then that one thing turned into like 10 things, and then I had to say to myself, that's it, that's enough. If you're gonna stream, stream. So here we are. We're streaming. Okay, turn my phone down so there's no echo. And I've got like a weird situation in my headphones. I'm not sure if it's my microphone that is cutting out on one side or if it's my headset. It's most likely my headset, I feel like. So if anyone is out there, let me know what the sound is like. Alright, so just a little recap of what we were doing. I ended up following, without really realizing, the Shattered Space questline with Torin, and I was like, wait a second, this is not what I want to do. Anyways, I ended up clearing out the Oracle, and I was like, wait, I feel like Andreja has some... Hey, Babylonia, how's it going? Thanks for coming. I was just talking about how I accidentally started the Shattered Space DLC. Anyways, so I reloaded a save so that I can come and get Andreja, because I'm pretty sure she's got some special dialogue for when we're dealing with all of her brethren. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to the Oracle now. I'm also dealing with, like, I don't know what my basic needs situation is at right now. My Starvival. Yeah, see, I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. I'm not too tired, so that's good. I actually tweaked the fatigue because I was getting tired so quickly. I was like, I shouldn't have to drink a coffee at noon after only being awake for 4 hours. And I know that changes depending on what planet you're on, whatever. Let's not get into that. But so, let's eat something. Also, I apologize for anyone who is sensitive to lower FPS, because that is just a fact of life with Starfield and my rig. So, Babylonia, if you could tell me how I sound, if everything is okay. The air conditioner is like full blast, so it's probably, you can probably hear that. But hopefully the beats will negate the ambient noise. Which I found out that if you have the because one of the big complaints I've been seeing, not a big complaint really, but like the fact that there's no music in the bar here. So you might be asking yourself, Raven, how did you get music playing in this bar? Well, after I got my player apartment, I put in a music player, and for some reason, and again, not that I'm complaining, but the music carries over to the main room. So this is our little stereo. It's hidden. Sorry. I was like, it fits perfectly there, even though you can't really see it. I sound great, crystal clear, awesome. Yeah, shooting. The other thing that I have to warn you about is, oh, and I meant to mention this in the description of the video. I'm like a very chill player. That also reminds me, I have a THC drink that I'm gonna go and get in a couple seconds. Things may get a little bit more chill. And I also use a slow time mod in all of my battles. So things get real quiet and real slow, and I become indestructible because no one can catch me. And it's kind of awesome. So I never die. But I don't know how enjoyable it is for other people to watch. That's the only problem. So we'll see. We'll see. Alright, that should be good for now. Alright, Andreja. Are you ready?
Hello.
I should probably be reminded.
You do not need to ask me if you may ask. You may just ask.
Alright, I will ask. Yeah, let's learn a little bit more about House Faroon.
I am not surprised you have questions.
Okay. What's it like being a part of House Faroon?
It is not for the faint of heart, I assure you. To know what the future will bring, what will be not just your fate, but that of all those around you. And yet to have no choice but to keep that to yourself. It is a challenge. But as I have told you, it also fills me with purpose. And that purpose is what guides me and drives me.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright. Well, let's, what's the deal with the Great Serpent?
You might as well just ask me to explain the universe. Here is what I can tell you. The Great Serpent revealed himself to Jin and Barun decades ago. He explained that it was he who had created this galaxy and breathed life into it. And while he had slumbered after his creation, he would return soon. And when he did, those who had served him in his stead would be rewarded, while the rest were cast into shadow. And so for generations, we have prepared for his return.
Reminiscent. Well, do you think you'll ever go home again?
That is not for me to decide. If the High Council summons me home, I will go. Until then, I will perform whatever tasks they ask of me.
Blind faith. Also reminiscent. Yeah, does that bother you being away?
I'm human. Of course it bothers me.
Are you human?
But I have a mission. My mission helps preserve the lives and safety of my people. That is more important than my personal feelings.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think people will find out because you're pretty...
For all that I have seen and experienced, I have never been as afraid as the day Sarah and Vladimir confronted me.
Eek.
They agreed to keep my secret, and they have held true to their word. That surprised me, but also gave me some amount of comfort. I know that most would not react the same. House Faroon is still widely hated in the settled systems, and that sentiment will not change anytime soon. It is, after all, much of the reason I was sent here in the first place.
Right. Okay. Last question. Why does House Faroon send out undercover agents like you?
You know, of course, of our tumultuous history with the people of the settled systems. Few have forgiven the Serpent's crusade. The High Council worries that many would still plot to wipe us out completely.
Oh, thanks,
and
Bubble.
So we watch.
Awesome.
We look for warning signs and we send word back. And it does not help that we are unfortunately still dependent on supplies. Life on the edge of the settled systems is difficult, and no one will formally trade with us. So agents also help oversee deals with smugglers and the operations needed to transport supplies back home.
All right. Okay,
You are
I'm good for
welcome.
now. Let's go.
Is that it then?
That is it, then. Okay, on to the frontier. Let's not fall down this hole. And take these very cumbersome ladders. yeah, I forgot I decorated in here. Because I got this, I paid 100 credits, whatever the currency is on Bethesda.net, whatever it is, called Useful Mess Halls. And it's supposed to make it so that you can call all of your crew into the mess hall, and if there's a cooking station and there is someone with the gastronomy skill, which Barrett has that, and I took him. I had actually sent Barrett to like the farthest reaches of the universe because I really can't stand his really horrible dad jokes. Ooh, that's kind of loud. Anyways, I brought him back so we could test that mod, and I haven't really been able to make it work, but that's okay. Do I have anything that needs to be offloaded? Doesn't look like it. Okay. And what's our fuel situation? 27%. Yikes. Do we have, hopefully, fuel? Okay, good. Alright. So we are headed to Soul System to go back to the Oracle.
Barrett, I know you have explained it before, but I still do not understand.
Ship's I don't know how else I can explain it to you. It's pretty simple. If I can use my wits and charm to avoid a fight, that's how I do it.
But why would you avoid a fight?
Well, I gave it a shot. I'm sure we'll do this again sometime.
Shut up, Barrett. See what I mean? I could do without that.
No matter how many times we jump, it never gets old.
Is anyone gonna pop out and get me? No?
The Starfield Oracle. We are anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board.
Well, it's funny when they say do not board, because it's obviously the first thing we're gonna do.
This is Sirac of the Starfield Oracle. We are anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised. Do not repeat. Not board.
And I'm pretty sure I rolled back to a save before I did anything here. Like before I murdered everybody. Sorry, not sorry. Whoa. I guess we should probably try not to hit those
We are
things.
anomalous
Whoa.
readings. Member crew have been
I don't think we're going to be able to squeeze in there, so we're going
Do
to
not
fake it.
repeat. Not board.
Seals, check. Air pressure, check. Ship integrity, check. We're clear.
All right.
This is Sirac of the Starfield Oracle. We are anomalous readings. Member crew have been compromised.
What is my
Do
ammo
not
situation?
Repeat. Not
Okay.
board.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's go see what
This is Sirac of the
ammo we
Starfield
can
Oracle.
really
We are
quickly
anomalous readings.
craft.
Crew have been compromised.
Although I really don't want to have to listen to this
Not
staticky
board.
message for too long. Let's do this quickly. So I was also the other day trying to get the
This is Sirac of the
workbench
Starfield
filter
Oracle.
framework
We are
working.
anomalous readings.
and I could not get it to work. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but
Do not repeat. Not board.
I need tungsten. Okay, what can I tear down? None of these give me tungsten?
Oracle.
No.
We are anomalous
Oh, there we
readings.
go.
Member crew have been.
Something for personal use or for
Do
sale?
not repeat. Not board.
Okay. And I still can't... Oh, I need 3. Crap.
This is Sirac.
So, my favorite gun to use is
Anomalous readings.
whatever is hotkey to number 3. I can't remember what they're all called. But
Do not.
it uses this stuff. 777s. So we've got enough of those. I should be okay. Honestly, I should be okay. Oh, we can make some of these. For my pistol.
This is Sirac.
I think that's going to be it for ammo crafting.
Readings. Member crew have been.
Alright, let's
Do not.
make it so that we don't have to listen to this terrible radio message anymore.
Talk to me, my dear friend.
Oh, wait. And I have to go all the way up there. Yeah, no. We're going to cheat
This is Sirac on the Starfield Oracle.
so that we don't have to use those cumbersome ladders.
Readings. Member crew have been. Revised. Do not.
Alright, here we are, Andreja. This gun is good. Oh yeah, we are in 0 gravity. Which I have a lot of practice because when I use my slow time mod, that's what it feels like. I wonder my graphic settings right now. They get reset all the time. I'm not sure why. I've got a custom ini named ultra.ini. So once I set it to ultra, then it should apply all of those custom tweaks. But for whatever reason, they get reset all the time. And it's really annoying. Kind of like the ambient sound slider in Fallout 4. It's another one. I cannot get that one to permanently set. But not a big deal. I just come in here and change the settings. And hope that I don't mess it up. Alright. So, full disclosure, I did just do this, so I'm not going to be freaking out as much as I normally would. Because I should remember what's coming. That is a big should. So honestly, I probably won't remember.
Low gravity can be disorienting if you're not used to it. If you need a moment, I understand.
Thanks, Andreja, for being so understanding. But I think I'll be okay. Alright. Now that I've said that, watch me die a bunch. No, I shouldn't die. I should not die. Is there anybody here? Anybody? Anybody? Do I need a guard uniform? Maybe I should take one just in case I have to go incognito at some point. Not gonna lie, the breathing sounds are a little bit freaky. I could do without that. Okay. Now we've gone around in a circle. And I keep trying to crouch, like go into stealth mode. That's not gonna happen because there's no gravity. All right, who? Anyone? No one. All right. Thanks so much, Babylonia. I really appreciate that. I didn't realize that. First of all, there were so many Fallout 4 streamers. And so I was like, okay, I'll stream some Starfield. And I did get a little bit more interest in my Starfield stream. So that was nice. But I didn't realize that there was so much network involved. Who's this?
I cannot give up.
You should not give up then. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. Bethesda, I know there's so many haters out there, but like honestly, like in my mind, they can do no wrong. And I don't, that's probably not a very healthy attitude to have about a corporate business, like a company, but it just is what it is. Like, yes, I've been disappointed, but the wins have been way more effective in my life, impactful in my life than the fails. What are you saying, Andreja? Was that even Andreja that said that? Nanotube. Sterile. What's this? Nothing I need. Okay. Do I need any of this stuff? I guess not. Hey, Ghost Rider, how's it going? Welcome to my stream. It's a chill stream. Ugh. What's that? Well,
Basira, hold on. You are strong. Concentrate. I'm trying, Surak, but it's getting worse. I can feel my mind slipping. Fragmenting.
that's not good.
I'll become one of them. You have to get away from me. No, I will not leave you here. It's pointless. We share this fate. This is our end. The great.
The great. What?
It's happening.
No.
Surak, run. I can't stop it.
Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't be this close to them. Oh. Oh. All right. Oh. See, that's what I mean by
What happened?
I'm
Who
pretty
did this?
indestructible.
I see no one, and yet I can feel a presence. But how? I should be the last. Is someone there, or?
I am here.
My mind turns against me. I must return to engineering and make one last attempt to restore the power.
Oh, that's what we're doing. Restoring the power. Okay. I can help with that. Probably. Find Surak's logs. Alright. I'm gonna pick up the zero wire first, because for some reason, I feel like I need all the zero wire in the world. Might be because I have a quest. Anything back here? Yeah. Alright. Sorry, I'm just reading these messages. In my other window, I'm watching my homie Thorgan stream. Nice. I'm not sure how you guys do that. Watch like more than one stream at a time. Yeah, the do-it-yourself community and the mods. Yeah, it's awesome. And like then people will come back at you and say, yeah, but Bethesda waits for all the modders to fix their games, and that's not the dynamic. It's, in my mind anyway, it's Bethesda realizes that they can't know everything. They don't have all of the ideas. People that don't work at Bethesda also sometimes have good ideas. So I just think of it as they're not closing off opportunities, right? Like they're, you know what I mean? So anyways, that's my my take on it. Did I mess this up because I was talking? Not paying attention. Nope. One digipic? That's all that was in there? Really? That was worth it.
Someone locked that for a reason. Let us see what it is.
Yeah, no reason at all. Because there was just one digipic in there. Alright. Oh, did I not pick up the 0 wire? What did this lady have on her? Something. We need that. Oops. And we need that, and that, and that. I don't know what these vortex shards are. It would be awesome if I could move without going through people. Alright, what does this log say? Great Serpent, there are so few of us left. And while I have spent my entire life in devotion to you, capital Y, I find myself afraid of death, of what is to come. Perhaps we are the cliché, delving too deep into things better left unknown, paying the price for trying to glimpse too much. Forgive us our curiosity, our selfishness, our pride. We only wished to truly find you. But it seems we will still meet in the traditional way, in death. Awesome. Hey Jinja, how's it going? Oh, it's so nice to see you. It's been so long since I've caught you in one of GP's streams. Although GP's streams are kind of all over the place right now. Not that they're all over the place. They're just happening earlier in the day than normal. So I'm not sure if that's affecting you at all, but I just keep forgetting. Yeah, the curse of streaming. I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal, but it is. It's really hard to multitask. Alright, let's see. Let's go, Andreja. Starvival is interesting. Oops, I meant to go backwards. It's I find myself tweaking it often, which kind of defeats the whole purpose. Because like you can set it and forget it, or you can say, wait a second, I want to tweak all of these things. And with Starvival, you can. So if you're into micromanaging, it's awesome. But I can see how it's not for some people. Oh, you're a lurker, even in GP streams still? Well, thanks for speaking up and saying hi. Okay, so for right now, we don't need to tweak anything in there. Should we turn our light off? Andreja looks like she's sleeping, so we'll turn the light off as to not disturb her. What is groat? Do I want to know what groat is? Probably not. I see you. Oh, nice. Can't hide from me. Forlorn Vortex Phantom. Now I feel bad. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, there's 3 of them. I thought there were only 2. Oh. I can see his eyes only. Alright. Dead. Dead. Let's see what they left us. Whoa. Whoa. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be... Oh, there's more of them. Is there more of them? I'm supposed to be looking for this guy's journals. Oh, log 2?
This is Sirac Vetal. Post-incident log.
Where's
After
log
the
1?
initial jump, areas of the Oracle have somehow been sectioned off by strange energy fields or barriers. The fields allow no one to pass and are somehow able to repel, almost teleport, the trespasser back. I am certain these new fields are related to the Vortex Phantoms. Both resonate with the same energy pattern. The exact same pattern we were studying for Anasco's experiments. Something happened in Dazra. And if the situation is bad here, I fear for our brethren in the city.
Okay. Where was log number 1? I bet you it's up here somewhere. How am I, Jinja asks. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm working full time, which is awesome, but sucks at the same time. I'm tired all the time. My coworkers are little shits, but you know, that's retail for you. But I am working full time at a game store, so that helps. I sell lots of games and toys. Okay, this is where we were, correct? Yeah. Right. Is there anything in these lockers that I missed? Probably not. Oh, some creds. This bench is very strategically placed. It's annoying. Okay. Nothing else in those lockers. We are going over here. Is it gonna... Are these quest markers showing me where the logs are at? No. But here is one of them. Is this number 1? Oh,
Profit is
Ebola?
never necessarily the aim, but if there is something worth taking...
Off of these dead people. Ibora. I'm writing this in what may be my final moments because Basira thought it might ease my mind, but I believe it is an impossibility given the circumstances. After arguing with her for longer than I would like to admit, here I am, writing regardless. I believe I have come to accept my impending death. Perhaps my greater faith in the Great Serpent allows for this. My colleague, Emerson, has succumbed to his weakness and retreated to crew quarters. You would think our chief of engineering would have a greater resolve. It is a good thing I am no warden, only a lowly scientist. Unlike many, I have no friends or family that will miss me, and the feeling is mutual. My one regret is not having the chance to complete the path of redemption one last time. Now that I have written some, I know for a fact that I feel no better. I will, however, take great pleasure in telling Basira she was wrong. I think the third paragraph there is really interesting. My one regret is not having the chance to complete the path of redemption one last time. So, just like Christianity, where you can just ask for forgiveness. You just complete that path of redemption over and over again and you're good. Ginger says, well, at least I'm working. Yes. Paying the bills and whatnot. Yes. I have a very small life. My bills are not very high. I'm really, really fortunate. I don't have a partner or children or anything like that. So, yeah, I don't spend a lot of money, but as I get older, everyone is like, well, you've been working retail your entire life. You don't have a pension plan. So the key is for me to start saving now, which I guess I should do. After I buy a new computer. That's what I'll do. Curbside groceries. Woohoo! Actually, I'm just gonna step away for a quick second, like honestly 20 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm just walking away. Getting this beverage, which is now going to be a pain in the butt to open. Okay, I'm back. So the great thing about Canada, one of the great things about Canada, is that there's a weed store on every corner, and they sell lots of yummy things, like beverages, but they put these like child safety things on them that are very effective. I can never get into them. But I will. Without hurting myself is the goal. There we go. Okay. Right. And we're in. I was told this tastes like fuzzy peaches, and it does. Wow, that's really delicious. Okay, awesome. Okay, sorry about that. Good plan of saving up. Yeah, it's a plan. Will I follow the plan? That is the question. Oh, it's Sirix log 1. Okay.
Post-incident log. Something has gone horribly wrong. We were in orbit directly above Dazra, monitoring our current experiments when we experienced a sudden energy surge. I fear the source came from the city itself. It triggered our graph drive and jumped the Oracle to an unknown location. We thought members of the crew were somehow lost in the jump. But later, we were attacked by what I will refer to as vortex phantoms. I thought I recognized some of them. Could it be that the energy surge has somehow transformed them and warped their minds?
Seems to be the case. Alright. Requires an ID card. Did we not pick up an ID card? I thought we did. We picked up one. Okay, there must be another one somewhere. Oh, wait. No. What's in here? Hopefully some stuff that has things that I can extract at Jason's shop, but no. Yes. Yoink. So I don't know how many extractions I've got from McLaren's Outfitters yet. Hopefully a bunch. And I was thinking the other day, it would be nice if there was like a checklist, like in the game. Like I know there's the terminal behind the counter at Jason's at McLaren's Outfitters. I kind of wish there was like a checklist on there. Can we not get in there? No. Okay. All right. We still need to find an ID card, as well as 2 more logs. Is that a log? No. There's tablets, slates, and notepads, and they all look exactly the same. No ID cards. Bummer. Okay. Excuse me. I was just thinking, so far I've been too scared to go do At Hell's Gate, Kingath's Doom mod. But now that I have the slow time mod installed, I feel like I should be okay. And it's funny that I get scared, because I never die. Like, I never die. I never die. So really, what am I scared of? Is my question. Also, it's just a game. What's that? Floating. Is this just like a random piece that I can float through? Nope. But a random piece of this weird thing? Weird. Okay. Didn't we just come Downstairs? How many stairs are there? Yeah, we definitely don't want to go back upstairs. Downstairs? At Hell's Gate is scaled? Oh, I didn't realize that. And I don't even know what is considered a high level. Like, I'm level 55. Is that a high level? I don't even know. Oh, there are 2 sets of stairs. Weird. Okay. I do have my difficulty settings. Actually, let's take a look at those. Because, like, I know I've got... I don't have, like, it on survival because I'm using... Yeah. Enemy ship damage, very easy. Player ship damage, very easy. Oh, I didn't realize I had this setting on. That's not right. Okay, so what I wanted to look at though was, yeah, just this normal and normal. Okay, so normal. So I'm not as big of a wuss as I was letting on. Oh wait, I didn't realize that there were Xenomaster options in here. What? Old sounds. Oh, I have to figure out how to obtain more CCDs. Because I tried to capture a Xeno and it did not work. I used all the CCDs in my inventory. I was like, one more. We'll try one more, and then nothing. So they're craftable, I think. Or do I have to buy them? And where are they craftable? Terror pets. Oh. Okay, that'll be funny. Tips are good. Okay. Okay. Oh, in the Xeno Weapons Lab, of course. That makes perfect sense. That I have to build. I have not built one of those yet. So I should definitely do that next time I'm on the ship. Okay. Cool. From UC Dis, okay. Is that because they're cheaper to buy them from there? The resources? The hundreds. Level 100, it gets brutal. Gah. Talk to me in like another 6 months. That's probably when I'll get to level 100. Because sooner or later, I should probably start playing Fallout 4 again. So I can get inspired and motivated to work on some Fallout 4 related stuff. Whoa. What just happened with that? Oh, is that because the power is all freaking out? Okay, that was weird. This is a very big, very empty ship. Star Station? What Xeno was I going for? So... Ooh. Oops. Might be good if you actually hit the guy. Ow! Oh. Okay. See, I'm so good at this game. I was going for... It was a bigger one. And I had downed it by using the, like an EM weapon. So it was unconscious, but I think it was too big. It was like a big... It looked like a Brontosaurus Rex, but not as big. So, but the whole point of me installing Xenomaster was I need a pet follower, like dog meat or cola. And your mod is going to provide that as soon as I find the appropriately sized Xeno. And before you say anything, I know that you have like a shrinker option. But I feel that's a little less immersive for me. I'll probably try it once just to see how it works. But if I can find an appropriately sized Xeno to make my pet, I think that's what I'm going to do. What? Where did you go? Where did you go? Well, that's a neat trick. Yeah, an Ashta. I was thinking the same thing. And I was like, but they are very hostile. But I guess that's the whole point. You have to tame it and feed it and make it nice. Admittedly, I haven't done too much with Xenomaster yet. But I have heard so many reports of people playing through Watchtower with a Xeno pet and how awesome it is. So I really would like that to happen. We'll make it happen.
Operations are always as self-sustaining as possible. We have only ever been able to rely on ourselves.
Okay, so that's one piece of unique dialogue that we've heard so far. I thought there would be more. Still looking for some logs and an ID card, which I wonder if we even are going to need to get into that locked area. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, is that a window that I can't go through? Derp. Okay, fine. All right. Pet Terramorph's mind controlling mechs. That's awesome. Do I need a fancy sculpture? Probably not. Did I already go over here? I did. I don't think I looted everything in here though. Right? Or I did, and I'm just a stoner, and I just keep forgetting everything. That is how that works. Okay, we need to go down. I need to go down and over there. Okay, so this is down. What? What just happened? Okay, that was weird. Oh, and I'm thirsty and tired. Let's fix that. A second coffee, I guess. Yeah, that's going to start doing the opposite of what I need it to do. All right. Where do I need to go here? People are showing off. Avian pet going at boosted speeds and being a hawk. Man, yeah, people are gonna come up with some crazy ways to use that mod, use your mod. But that's like the best part about it, right? Like seeing how people interpret your artwork. I was hoping there was a door there. Well, okay, we gotta go up and then maybe back down. I don't know, I'm slowing down though. We're gonna have to go back on the ship and take a nap. These shards. They look ouchy. I think there must be another door that I have not gone through. Besides the one that I needed a key for. Oh wait, did I not go up here? No, I did. Did I not go down here? Operations inaccessible. Okay, this is where we need to end up. Okay. As the crow flies, or I guess as the raven flies, we're just gonna go directly towards the quest marker. No, okay. This is where we were. Okay. I can figure this out, I promise. I definitely saw in here. Oh wait, is this it here? No, this is... Excuse me, Andreja. Did I miss something in here? Do I want this helmet? No. Is this... What am I missing? We did loot the bodies of everyone we've murdered. There were no other ID cards, right?
Curse you.
Oh, so those shards are Ouchy. Oh. What? What just happened? Am I crazy? Okay, I can't tell if I'm being teleported somewhere else when that happens or not. One more time. I know it's hurting us. What in the world? So no, it's not teleporting me. It's just shoving me around and hurting me. That sucks. Okay. I guess the last time I did this, I didn't touch any of those. Because that was a surprise. Okay, so that's the office. This is where we came in. Through there. This is one set of stairs, right? Leading up. Do not run into that shit. Okay. And then over here. No. Oh, that's weird. I've got I don't have moderators for my stream chats because whatever, there's 4 of us watching. But Ghost Rider, your message just got flagged for some reason, I don't know. So it should show up soon, but just in case anyone is wondering, they said I may have touched those a couple of times for science and for my curiosity. So I'm not sure why that message was flagged, but good job, YouTube. Okay, back at the office. That is nothing. That is nothing. That's where we came from. This is just a big fucking circle. Okay. just in case we missed something over here. Because this is where we came in, right? This is going to tell me... Yes, the docking bay. Where have we not been? Did I loot these guys? Yes. Yes. You know what, though? There are more dead scientists, I'm pretty sure, floating around. Maybe I didn't loot all these guys. Ah,
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
right? Where's the other guys? Watch out for the shards. And was there ever a video game ever that didn't have a shard of some sort in it? Makes me wonder why I don't run into shards in real life more often. But I guess I'm okay with that, not running into shards. Okay, so there was a third body. Where did he go? And hopefully he's got a key card. You have a history with YouTube? Oh, really? Garbage. Auto-deleted for anything you say? Yeah, that's dumb. Once you get on their bad list, it's hard to get off, I'm sure. But as I was watching a stream yesterday, and my friend was like, yeah, I get copyright notices all the time for music, but it doesn't do anything. Like, as in, we don't listen to Fallout 4's radio. Bubble knows the pain of having no radio at all, but also the pain of having to deal with all those copyright notices. They don't do anything, no, but they're just hella annoying to like have a bunch of yellow caution signs on all your videos. Okay, I thought there were more scientists in here that I could loot. Is there something else on this lectern? No. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, once you're on their bad list, I've heard that from other people too. Like, once they've been banned or censored for whatever, in whatever situation, then you're just like watched closer with more scrutiny.
Not the best you can do.
Which is kind of dumb. Okay. This did not take me this long last time. I don't know what's going on. Is that gunfire? Okay. enough with the Ouchy Splooge. Could you just fuck off? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to like figure out how to do this by some other method than just floating around trying to figure it out. Did I loot this guy? Yeah. Andreja,
This station, the Oracle. It's House Baroon.
you should wake up. You sound
A
surprised?
station of this magnitude would never leave Varunkai's orbit. These phantoms, these energy fields, whatever happened to these people must have been horrible.
You should open your eyes, Andreja. Or not. Okay. That
Yes,
is some information.
that is all.
But that's
Very
not very
well.
much information.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
How did I miss one dead guy? Oh, 2 dead guys. And how do I get in there? Have I been in there? Does this door work? No. What's that? Scientific sample? Oh, garbage. Okay, well, this looks like the right place. Like where you would find some useful information. But are these plants? They're little plants. That's awesome. I never noticed that before. Fun. Elbows up. Is there anybody home?
We need to get past these crates somehow.
You can just fly around them? Oh, I see. These crates. And that is true. Okay, now I remember. There are some buttons somewhere. Oh, excuse me, Andreja. No. Buttons. Buttons. Okay. Number 1. Woo. Hello. Are they disappearing again? Don't go in front of me. Okay. 1 down. Three. Watch out, Andreja. Alright. Figured it out. All is not lost. Cobalt. Spice. I do need those. Spices. Alright. Is it this thing? No. We have to go up. Sentimental wafer. Super cooled magnet. Does anyone else call them sentimental wafers? Oh, hey, hey now. That wasn't very nice. A pain blade? That sounds like fun. Hey Bubble, thanks again for hanging out, and feel free to hop back and forth because I feel like I'll probably be at this for a while. And like I warned you all, my streams are pretty chill, not the most action-packed. I have to check my monitor if my graphics card will accommodate 2 monitors. I have a feeling it doesn't. Because when I bought it years ago, I looked on the back and I was like, oh crap, there's only one HDMI port. But I didn't think about any other sort of display ports. So I just didn't look. Can I get in here? Yes. Oh yeah, and this drops us down into the shower. Now I remember. Oh yeah, and these are their quarters.
The mission appears to have outweighed any considerations for privacy.
I don't think there's anything down here that I need except for maybe some people to murder. Oh, and I see a safe. Oh, and I guess I could sleep so we're not so sluggish. Oh, chunk. He'll wait for me, right? Boy. Oh god. Nikolai Nicholsy.
I would prefer that we both remain light on our feet. You never know what could happen.
I don't know how I feel about you chiding me about looting. Alright. What are we? Advanced. I've got 21 Digipicks. Uh-oh. Oh, it's this one. Did I mess it up? Yep. Well, I think that must go there. Oh well, not as good of a reward as I was hoping, but whatever. Chunk. Whoa. No. Chunk. Wow. Stop moving and eat that. Although eating opened food is probably not a good idea. Luckily that didn't make me sick. Oh. Okay, we are just going to, hopefully take a quick rest. Oh, except that we can't. Boo. Alright. What's going on here? Probably need something to drink. Groat milk? I feel like that's probably not the most tasty thing. But what do I know? I've never had groat or groat milk before. I can't sleep in any of these beds. That's kind of garbage. Okay. We are going up here, I think. I do remember not knowing where to go after I reached the crew quarters, but here we go. Cool. Face full of... What am I using? Laser. So the great thing is that I've got that slow time mod hotkeyed to the letter V, which means that it truly is VATS in Starfield, which was my whole point for installing it. Because I have like muscle memory. Whenever I'm in danger, I automatically hit the V key. Finally. What is this? Advanced. Okay.
Your skill.
What did Andreja just say to me?
With logs is admirable.
Oh, my skill. Okay. Alright, we got the key. We don't know where that other log is. I think it's actually here somewhere. Gimme. Yeah, here it is.
Sirak vessel. Post-incident log. The Oracle has continued to jump. It is completely out of our control. Not only that, but I believe the initial surge of energy we experienced is transformative.
Oh,
With
yeah.
each passing day, more of the crew succumb to whatever residual energy we were exposed to. Most are instantly hostile, but we discovered some are able to retain a sense of self. At least, momentarily.
I forgot that the uncontrollable jumping is an issue that I experienced. After I did it the first time, and without Andreja, I was like, it's not that big of a deal that I don't have her with me, right? And then figured out that yes, it's a big deal. Something terrible has happened. While I try to remain analytic in my logs, I find myself terrified for all of us here aboard the Oracle. We've lost so many already. We have had no time to prepare. How could we, when it is our very friends and coworkers who turn on us in an instant? And even if we had proper time to react, how do we bring ourselves to kill those same people? Yeah, good question. The Oracle has jumped again, spurring on a second wave of transformations. We are losing too many too quickly. And what if the station continues to jump? Corn and I tried to reach the operations center to see if we could regain control of the station, but it is overrun with aggressive phantoms. Corn did not survive. May the Serpent embrace him. Basira enlisted my aid in creating a new protocol for the Oracle to follow if we can only reboot the mainframe. Perhaps Nadine can help us connect the operations controls through my computer here in order to install it. Good plan. Was that number 3? No. Thank the Great Serpent for small victories. Nadine was able to help us connect to the operations mainframe and install the new protocol. Now all we need to do is force the Oracle's mainframe to reboot and hope it prevents the random jumps we are experiencing. Once rebooted, the Oracle is now programmed to return to Varun Kai's orbit and transfer all of our research data. Oh, okay, so that's where we ended up, I'm assuming? Maybe? All we need to do is last long enough to reboot the mainframe, somehow. Only a handful of us remain, Nadine, Basira, and Terrace. Nadine believes we can force the Oracle to shut down if we can reach the engineering bay, but we all know that our hostile brethren await us there. Well, let's go take care of that, shall we? Okay. This. Oh, yeah, here we are. I'm not sure why, but I aim for the crotch most of the time. I don't know what that says about me. Are you up there? Where'd you go? Come out, wherever you are. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Where's that other one now? Up. Come and get me. Weird. Where'd he go? Do we have to go back down here? Honey badger. Exactly. Just be as ferocious as you can possibly be.
Did they have anything of value?
They did. Alright, back through here, I guess. And then back up here. Oh, that's right. Down the hatch. I'm so lost. I don't know why this has to be so circular, cyclical in design. Well, I know exactly why it has to be that way. So that we all get lost. Here we are. Is this the right way? No. Here we are. All right, we've finally made it into this room. I should probably save. Warning, station is utilizing emergency power. Safety protocol 12.5 enacted. Right, well, let's reconnect secondary power cell. Secondary power cell will be reconnected. All right. Failed. Unable to establish connection with the secondary power cell. Please consult your... What's...
Serpent. One of the power cells dislodged in the last jump.
Oh, I remember
The gravity.
now.
Restoring the gravity may pull the cell into place.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get to the control room, if I can No! They are coming!
Who? Oh. Oh, we're gonna run out of ammo. Carp. Should probably not be that close to them when I blow up his booster. Oh, Nadine. You guys had such good plans. come back here. Let's not follow that corpse into the splooge. Look at all these dead people. Grow pie. Alright. Next, turn the gravity back on. Right? Find an alternate path. I think we should be able to get through over here. Maybe. Oh, and here's log number 4.
This is Iraq Vital. Post-incident log. I am one of the few remaining unaffected crew on the Oracle. Nadine, Basira, and Taras are the only others I was able to find. I fear it is just a matter of time before we succumb to this energy that is turning the others. How long will we last? And will my mind be strong enough to hold out when my time comes? Basira and I have programmed the Oracle to return to Unkai's orbit once it is able. All of our research will automatically be transmitted the moment we are within Dazra's range. I pray our work here was not in vain.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I'm remembering. I'm remembering what happens next. And yes, the slow time mod comes in very handy here as well. Is it cheating, my slow time mod? Is it cheating when you're like just really bad at the game and so it just makes it so that you can actually play it? Oh wait, this is the compactor here. Okay, where's that battery? Before we go in, there it is. Okay. That went a lot smoother than the last time I did it. That's funny. Oh, is it here? Do we have to go in here or no? Probably not. Wait. Nope. Okay.
These damn controls! Why will they not respond to me? Work, damn you!
Work! Don't worry, Sirac, I got it.
Warning. Gravity procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Restoring gravity in 3, 2, 1.
All right. Return to the engineering bay controls. Okay. Although now, I'm going to feel like I'm going real slow because I'm tired. Yeah, there's a power that slows time. So, and I didn't realize that until way later than I should have, but I had already installed the slow time mod, so I was like, well, it's no going back now. So I don't really care if it's considered cheating, because it really does just make it so that I can actually play the game. Boof. and a boof and a groat. Why are those not making me... They only fill 3 hunger points. And it's not just beef, it's sesame beef. That's awesome. 20 hunger points. There we go. That's a little bit better. We'll have more bacon. No. I must be over-satiated. Yeah. But they give full bonuses. I'm tired. Oh well. Okay, now gravity is on. We have to go back to the engineering bay. Did we get everything that we wanted to get though? Oh yeah, we have to risk our lives to get back down there. Awesome, okay. Am I wearing a booster? Okay, good. It's probably not ideal to ask that after you jump.
Oof. We can pause for a moment if you need to recover.
Yeah, well. Oh. Jeez. Pile of corpses. I think it's funny how they all float to one area and then they all drop. Okay. Oh, this is the computer we needed. Okay. Station is utilizing emergency power due to a power surge. Is ejected. Reconnected. Okay. Let's reconnect. Alright. Head to the operations center.
Power cell connected. Report to operations for system reboot.
Alright. Andreja, what are you saying? Have you had your eyes closed the entire time?
What is it?
Yep. That's funny.
So, yes.
So, yeah.
Yes!
What was that? Did I just trip on this broom? That was weird. Oh. What? What is even happening right now? How was I disarmed? I'm so confused. Whoa, watch out. Okay.
The Vortex Phantoms. Where did they go? Something is wrong.
Oh dear.
No! Not now! I have to hold on!
Am I over encumbered? No. Are you... Why are you... No! Oh. There's more than one. One more? Oh wait, no, I killed them all. Keep up with me, quest journal.
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
Hard target?
Oh!
I don't know why I keep taking damage. Reforged calibrated Varun Shemaz. Weird. Oh, okay. Andreja,
Yes?
help.
What have you got for me?
Some stuff. That should be good.
All right then.
Thanks. Oh, you were old. Oh my goodness. Seriously, I don't understand why I keep taking damage. Am I... Okay, there's gotta be some information somewhere that tells me why. Crew morale is high. Healthcare monitor. It's really just that I'm tired? Self-control, I am on edge. You are mentally and physically exhausted. If you don't take any action, you will die soon. 75% aim stability, or minus 75% aim stability. Minus 25% reload speed, unbearable tremor in hands while aiming, and occasional staggers. Needs restoration, becomes almost 0 to none. Alright, well, I did say that was gonna happen, didn't I? What do I have to do now? Just... what's on this computer, though? Ooh, experiment. 79-685.10. Observation report. Initial tests to utilize grav drive technology to open a sustained bubble have failed. We were hoping the ability to test in a true zero-G environment may provide more insight, but so far, our data has failed to show any promising leads. Several attempts with the same failed results. Okay. Another failure. Under our newest calculations, we discovered the Oracle may be unable to allot sufficient power to our laboratory testbed without needing to cut off necessary utilities. Well, that's not good. It was probably your first mistake. Did you, like, cut power to, like, security or something? Or... Okay, initiate mainframe reboot. Wait for the mainframe to reboot? I can do that.
Mainframe reboot initiated. Commencing protocol.
Alright.
Station lockdown completed. All major systems on standby. Mainframe reboot completed. Warning. Station jump procedure initiated.
Uh-oh.
Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety.
Uh-oh.
Jump in 3, 2, 1. Execute.
Well, wherever we end up, hopefully
Jump
there's somewhere to
completed.
sleep.
Station lockdown released. Initiating data transfer.
Okay. So this is as far as I got before, and I was like, wait, I think I should probably bring
Incoming
in Andreja.
transmission.
This is Dazra calling the Oracle station. We've received your transmission.
Hi.
Your orders are to send a representative down here immediately. It appears we have much to discuss.
Poor Sirach. So close to seeing their efforts realized.
All right. 12,000 credits. That's nice. Okay. And here we go to Varun. So this is like I am now in the Shattered Space DLC, and I'm still taking damage. Oh my god. Okay. Do you have more to say to
Have
me?
my attention.
No. All right.
Until next time.
So now we are going the Promised Broken. What is that telling us? I found myself in orbit above a moon that seems to be populated. Someone on the surface is attempting to contact the Oracle. I should land and investigate. Can we pilot the Oracle? I don't know why I just assumed we wouldn't be able to do that. The splooge is still all over the place. Why? Ugh. Okay. We need to go all the way over there. Don't worry, you can't just fly over there. Okay. I really hope they give us a player home as soon as we get there. I have a feeling that is not going to happen. And like the Frontier is probably not still docked on the outside of the Oracle. I'm assuming. Oh, I thought that was a power cell. Oh, it is. Oh, of course, we have to take the Frontier down to Dazra, right? Is that what's happening? After we take a nice long nap.
Andreja.
Shut
Why
up, Barrett.
do you draw out the vowels of my name in such a prolonged manner?
It's like saying hey and your name at the same time. It's friendly.
I don't see how that would be friendly. My name is my name, and it should not be altered without my permission.
Right?
You know, I hadn't thought about it that way, but that's
Do you need my help?
entirely fair.
Did you have a question for me? Or you just wanted to-
I just wanted to check in with you and make sure all was well.
Oh, why is my torch not very bright? Whatever. Okay. Okay. Enough.
Okay, point made.
All right. Sleep. So, I don't know if anyone here was with me last week when I did a little tour of the Frontier, but I can do another little tour of the Frontier. It's not very big, so.
Now that we have
So these are the captain's quarters that I decorated. Sam is normally my romantic companion with me. So that's us, and then normally Cora would sleep here. but-
Dusty.
right
Dusty!
now. Torin is taking it over.
Dusty!
Don't call me that, Barrett.
Lost in my thoughts, but glad to be back.
Oh my god. Okay, fine. Can I ask you some questions?
I can't say my life is an open book exactly, but I've got a couple of bookmarks.
No, I know everything
Glad
about
we
you.
could take some time out of our wild adventures and just have a nice chat.
And I still don't care.
Thanks for that, friend.
I'm a terrible person. Okay. We are still fatigued, right? Is that what that is telling me? Yeah. I think we're gonna have to sleep longer. After we eat. You're sorry to say that you didn't realize I was streaming until last night, but you're glad you know now? How would you know prior to that? Unless I had said something and forgot, which is likely. That's a high possibility too. So, but definitely don't feel sorry. Veggie grinder. Okay. Do I have any cereal? Cereal is really good because it actually helps your thirst and your hunger. Okay, we're just gonna have, this is not cereal, but the closest thing I have to it. And then we're gonna go back to bed for 6 hours. That's how you found my stream, because you searched Xeno Master. It's a good way to do it. And I realized that, yeah, if I want more hits, I should make sure my title is, like the video title is as descriptive as possible. And as SEO friendly as possible. Oh, you missed my stream last week. I was so quiet compared to the gunfire? Just not ideal for bed. Yeah, I guess that's very true. You don't want the brap 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 in your ear all night? Although it would be more like a pew pew pew. I don't think I have any brap 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 guns. Okay, where are we going? We need to go all the way...
Want to hear one of my stories?
No, I really
Never
don't,
wanna tell
Barrett.
me.
I really don't. YouTube likes to pick streams if the title is a little vague and has a silly thumbnail. Well, that's the very opposite of what I thought. But, oh well. Oh yeah, I was giving a little tour. Sorry. So... Captain's quarters. Cockpit is up here.
Do you need my help?
Nope, not right now. This is the original Frontier cockpit. I really like it. I really like how it looks like a turtle from the outside. And then we've got some crew quarters. This is where the captain slept for a long time. But it is now just generic crew quarters again. We've got a nice hydroponics hab. Oh. Is anything pickable yet? Oh, good watering. Well, that's Cora's job, so she'll get right on that, I'm sure. Right, and then med bay. I have a mod called functional med bays. I had it, And then it became incompatible with Starvival. However, the medbay portion of Starvival is not working. So that is why, because with Starvival you should be able to just sit. Oh, and now I have my eyes closed too. You should be able to sit and then get some medical treatment, but no infirmary supplies in the cargo hold, and I have no idea how to get infirmary supplies. Yeah, the frontier is all grown up, that's for sure. Wait till you see it from the outside. It's so cute. And then down this hole is just some more bunks for crew. It doesn't go anywhere, so I try not to fall down there. That's right, we were going up. And then the super cumbersome ladder to get to the top dock. Your stream thumbnails have a siren with a top hat. That's silly enough, I guess. So I tried to paint the frontier in constellation colors. So she's all red, blue, and yellow, and white. I like it. I installed the VTOL engine mod, so it kind of looks like the Serenity from the outside, which is really cool. And here we are. Wait. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Guys, why did you not tell me that I was going the wrong way? All the way up that ladder. Okay. And poor Barrett. Barrett's gonna be just fine, don't you worry.
Ship's clear. It's just us among the stars again, Captain.
Alright. Just in case we need to go somewhere in a hurry. Whoa. Whoops. Okay. And what's funny is if you listen, there's something flapping against the outside of one of my fleet ships. I don't know which ship it is. I don't know what it is that's flapping. I can't see it. Careful, guys. Don't get too close. Look at... They're expert pilots. Look at how good they are. That's really funny. Okay. Expert pilots. I think I should probably get a Xeno and assign him. I think I read that in a forum, actually, that someone had assigned a Xeno as a pilot to one of these fleet ships. Oh, wait, is that where I want to go? No. And the joke was that the Xeno flew the ship better than any of the actual fleet members did. I'm really looking forward to this, actually. I've seen videos of how pretty Urunkai is, because it's all purple. Alright. To Dazra. Here we come. Yay. Did I install, or enable, I guess I should say. So there's that mod that gives NPCs schedules and stores have opening, well, not open and close hours, but hours when the human proprietor is in
Everything
attendance.
checks out. Landing initiated.
Ooh, that's some nice FPS there. Uh-oh. This does not bode well. This does not bode well at all. And we're landing. Okay. Yeah, this is not good. Let's see. Can I just do that little thing where... No, I didn't reset my any settings, so it's not anything to do with that. Weird. But if we just change it to this very low setting for now. Everything turns into a potato. But it allows for the scripts to catch up. I'm not sure if that's what's making it so choppy. No, it's still super choppy. Uh-oh. No, I don't like using frame generation. My eyes are not used to it yet, because I've not given them a chance to get used to it. And my graphics card doesn't have any built-in frame generation. It's an NVIDIA card, but it's old. It doesn't have DLSS. So I'd have to like... I don't know if there's like a fake way to do that or what, but...
Hold very still and choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live.
We are no threat to House Baroon, I promise you.
You have no right to be here. You will tell me how you found this place.
Quite by accident. Found your wayward station, the Oracle. It was an accident. Yeah, see?
No signal should have left this system. But the Oracle was lost.
Something clearly went wrong. Never seen a station with a grav drive installed? I feel like that's a lie.
Indeed it did. The Oracle is perhaps the least of our problems, I'm afraid. Forrest, I think we need not fear our guest.
You look unwell.
Perhaps, in this time of need, the Great Serpent has delivered us a gift.
Counselor, with due respect, we have not had unannounced visitors here in generations. It is a clear breach of security.
I do not disagree, and I know that security, in whatever small form we can grasp it, is of paramount importance. But you must acknowledge the timing is curious.
Oh, yeah?
And perhaps our guest's intent should be determined before we take further action.
Right? Yes, let's have a conversation before anyone starts shooting. Your station brought me here. It jumped while my ship was docked. This was an accident. I didn't mean to wind up here. I don't respond well to having a gun aimed at me. Let's just forget any of this happened. Yeah. Let's just tell it like it is.
We received the automated transmission, but you are certainly not who we expected to find.
Great Serpent!
It's happening again.
Hear me?
Oh no.
Speaker, we are here!
We have reached out to you to seek guidance in our hour of need. The gate in the Citadel has been opened just to seek you.
Baroon, what has happened?
Have I failed you? What is this place? Where am I? Why do you not show yourself? I strive only to follow your command. all must serve. Please, do not leave me in darkness.
Andreja, do you know this dude?
I seek only your wisdom, your guidance. Great Serpent, your children cry out to you. Will you not answer us?
Our
Malibor?
leader, Anasco Varun, he has appeared like this over and over.
Oh, he's your
So
leader.
many of our people have been trapped in this state, these vortex phantoms. But usually they are hostile and lash out.
This is
Anasco
the first time
different.
I've played through this, yeah.
If only we could hear his voice. Some reassurance that all is not lost.
You can't hear him? Oh. Yeah.
You could hear him.
Yeah, you
Despite
can't?
the sightings, none have heard
Weird.
the word from Anasco in all this time, yet you claim to. Do not toy with me. Not about this. If you speak truth, you must prove it. What did he say?
You're telling me I should have brought Barrett? Why, can I leave him here? And then never have to deal with him again? Okay, so your leader, Anasco, told me all must serve. He also said something about a gate in a citadel and seeking the Great Serpent. He's trying to contact the Great Serpent, but something is wrong. He sounds lost. I wasn't really paying attention. Well, that one is true, but I feel like this is probably...
Aye, the Serpent.
He said that? I heard nothing.
You didn't hear him either?
Given the gravity of the situation, surely there is no way you would joke about such a thing.
Obviously.
It is no joke. The experiment was a secret.
Why does he look so
Even to many
sickly?
of our own people. Truly, you did hear Anasco. You have been chosen.
Oh my god. Am I the Dragonborn? Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I'm the Starborn. But is that...
People of House Varun, hear me. We have asked the Great Serpent for deliverance from our calamity.
Well-
And he has answered us. This outsider has been chosen as the most unlikely vessel for the Great
Why
Serpent's
does he keep
divine
disappearing?
provenance.
That's funny.
And she will help save us all. Outsider, please. There is no denying you have been sent here as a sign. You must help us.
The bull cut
But there
cast
are,
deadly countenance.
There are precepts that must be
100%.
followed, principles that must be obeyed. Even in these dire circumstances, we cannot turn from Jinan Varun's teachings. You will be granted safe passage through Dazra and the lands beyond. No harm will come to you. On that, you have my word. You even have my assurance that your compatriot here will also remain unharmed.
Well, I would hope so.
But to truly aid us, you must become part of House Varun. This is not a thing done lightly, and it cannot be taken back. Will you commit to helping us by becoming one of the promised?
Oh yeah. I did read about this part. Where it's like, you really have no choice. Like, if you can say no, but then nothing happens. Okay. What are my options here? Alright, just tell me where to begin. I'm not agreeing to anything right now. I could never join the House of Rune. What do you mean the promised? Your people are always trying to kill me. Why would I help you? That is a very good question. What exactly am I signing up for? What do you want from me? That is an even better question.
Well, efforts to do something, anything about our current dilemma have fallen to political infighting. I believe your arrival, if nothing else, represents a sign from the Great Serpent himself that we must finally put aside our differences and work together. It must be ordained that you would appear before us now, able to hear the speaker when no one else can.
So this is like that Skyrim quest, just recycled. It's really funny. The mother, the night mother. Okay. Alright, just tell me where to begin. And yeah, so what are the promised?
We, the people of House Va'ruun, are the promised. The great Serpent has blessed us with knowledge of the future and our place in it. Our service to him guarantees us a place in the new worlds he will create when he returns to enshroud the universe. A greater gift could not be bestowed upon you.
Yes. Let's get an answer to this very good question.
I assure you, they do not represent House Va'ruun. We do not engage with the settled systems. They would attack us just as soon as you or anyone else. And they would certainly never extend an offer to join them, as I do now in this time of desperation. So, will you?
All right.
Excellent. Please, come with me. Forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Malibor Dulkev, a member of the High Council of House Va'ruun. I have been asked to represent the Council in this moment. Please, enter our city. You have my word that you will not be harmed. I would ask that until you have become promised, you avoid the citizens of Dazra. They are not used to outsiders.
Really? You're asking me to follow you?
Open the gate! I must temper what I reveal for now, but surely you saw the scaled citadel as you arrived. It was the center of an explosion of sorts.
Yeah, I was not paying
Has
attention.
Annihilated most of our city. We have lost many of our brothers and sisters. I believe we are still in danger.
Counselor, what is the meaning of this?
Look at how
Is there a
potato
problem,
that is. That's so
Makula?
terrible. I'm
The city
sorry.
is in shambles. The speaker is missing, and here you are leading some outsider through our sacred space? Why allow this husk to defile our city? Have we not lost enough?
Have faith. I believe this outsider was guided here by the great Serpent himself. Soon, Serpent willing, they will be one of us. But I can be sure and pass your concerns on to the rest of the High Council, if you wish. I apologize for the interruption. There is a ritual intended for converts to the Promised that has not been performed in generations.
A ritual?
We are fortunate that there are those still alive who remember the old ways and have remained prepared for such a moment as this.
I am not sure we should be following any sort of ritual.
Herald Dazra, I suspected we might find you here waiting.
I saw the ship landing. I knew immediately that I would be needed.
Indeed you are.
I was watching a YouTube
This
video.
is Inaza Kaisir, Herald of the
Definitely
Serpent.
wasn't paying attention to my
She will guide you
surroundings.
through the ritual. I am needed elsewhere, but I assure you that you are in good hands.
You keep saying that, and ensuring my safety will be maintained, but I feel like anyone who has to keep saying that, yeah, there's something going on here. Hi.
So, the great Serpent sends you to me. No husk that walk the Serpent's path. To enter this sacred cave, there is no turning back. You will be forever changed. This is a path you must walk of your own free will, alone.
That's the
Will you
only
step
way
forward
anything happens,
and
yeah?
emerge anointed, one of the promised?
Yeah, why do you keep calling me a husk?
You have not been filled with purpose by the great Serpent, so you are merely a husk.
I guess that's true.
But perhaps not for long.
And then what's in there?
A lesson. A test. A moment for the Great Serpent to reach out and fill you with something more than what you have been.
You've never met me before, so how would you even know? Why?
Those born to House Faroon spend every day surrounded by our history. The rituals that separate us from the husks happen naturally over time. You have not experienced that. Those who have not answered the Serpent's call cannot coexist with House Faroon. And so, if you are to aid us in our time of need, you must become one of the promised.
Okay, so in order for me to help you, I have to become one of you? I guess that makes sense. All right.
Then enter, and I shall guide you along the Serpent's path. But this is a journey you must undertake alone. Your escort cannot follow.
What? Okay. Andreja, you can just stay here, I guess. Or you can try to follow us. I wonder if I can console command her back in. Serpent's path. Oh, she's gonna try and follow us? Nope. Alright, let's get those graphics settings back up. Okay. Retrieve waiting followers.
I will await you at the end of the Serpent's path.
Are there gonna be like math questions and shit? Am I gonna have to like pass a bunch of different types of tests? Or is it really just if you can make it through to the end of this tunnel without dying?
Before House Faroon, there were humans. First on Earth, then scattered among the stars. And like all humans, they were lost souls, wandering in the dark, looking for a path.
Okay. How many other people have attempted to walk this path? What is this? Micro vase? Mustard xenoflower vase? Why not just yellow? Making me think it's food.
One particular colony ship housed several hundred of these souls. They were each alone and isolated, individual tiny flames that could be snuffed out at a moment's notice.
Snuff. Right? All right. optional. I didn't have to do that? Okay, well.
But Xeno encountered the great serpent and was given the gift of knowledge. He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way for them.
Excuse me. Maybe we'll go for a swim later. Fancy.
They followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the burdens of their former lives. And thus, House Varun was born. Now you too have the chance to cast aside your burdens, to relieve yourself of anything that holds you back.
Cast aside my burdens? Does it want me to drop everything? Because that's not gonna happen. Sacrificial brazier. Let's just save, because I'm not sure what I'm gonna have to sacrifice. Oh. Do you want some seaweed wine? No. Some red ale? Huh. That's all they wanted, just a beer. That's all right.
The people's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the great serpent. They made the leap of faith that brought House Varun to greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same leap. Embrace the great serpent, and he will embrace you.
Oh, make a leap of faith? Optional? Do I have a power pack on? I do. I can make that, right? I'm moving so slowly though. I honestly don't know if I can make it. Let's see if we can. So the thing with Starvival is that, yeah, coffee will reinvigorate you, but after you have 3 coffees in a day, it starts to do the opposite. And I don't know how many I've had today. I did just sleep. That should be good. All right. Okay. Easy. Easy, easy. That's good. What's over here? Is this where I would have come? Had I not taken the leap of faith? Probably. Okay.
The people of House Varun settled this world, at first in these very caves. Xeno Varun himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the serpent. It was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of their place in the universe.
Okay. So they habitated, is that a word? Habitate? Yes. Lived here? Actually, hold on. Whoop. Sometimes it gives me the option to hit spacebar and manage the lock. I don't know why it didn't that time, but okay. Oops. Okay, all that for just a few rounds of ammo, that's okay. But what's up there? Nothing? Okay, never mind. Well, they didn't eat very much. It's unfortunate. Or they're very clean. Which I guess is probably the case.
And it was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of the shrouding. The great Serpent's return. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into shadow. And the people weighed this knowledge against their former lives, and saw how they had been blessed despite the difficult new life that awaited them. You too would do well to feel that solace amidst the pain.
Contemplate the shrouding? Well, how would I do that? A lot of people do their contemplating on the toilet. I guess I could do that. No. Okay. At least this is an easy lock. That I still fucked up somehow. Why are novice locks always the hardest? This happens to me in Fallout 4 too. Novice terminals are the hardest for me to crack. I don't know why. It's super annoying. Like, is that not what I need to do? I can't do it. It's probably garbage anyway, right? I can't get into it. I'll come back. Oh, I'll sleep. Oh, never mind then. I won't sleep. I guess I have to do some contemplating first. Oh, it is very quiet in here. If only I had a music player. I do, though. Does that play while I'm off my ship? Yep. Nice. What? Where? How do we get out? Superior Explorer pack. There's no way out of there. Okay, what the heck? We do not have to be upstairs then. Or in this pod at all, it would seem. What's up here? Memorial plaque? That is just really is an unfortunate haircut. Okay. See if we can be a little bit quicker this time. See? So much easier. Okay. Can we sleep in this comfy bed? No. In these humble quarters in the first year of settlement resided Speaker Jinon Varun, chosen of the Great Serpent. Oh, well, I'm also chosen. Why can't I sleep there? And can I put my picture up instead of his? Invisate. All right. Oh, poisoned water? Should we just do it? Oh, you don't have to get right in there, do you? Oh, jeez. No, my feet are wet. Oh, my whole butt. Seriously? I feel like you didn't have to fully submerge yourself. But alright. Yeah, exactly. See? Alright, fine. Ouch. Actually, that didn't hurt me at all, so it's fine.
Until that day comes, we are the voice and the hands of the Great Serpent. Our every act a sacrifice to hasten his return. Make now a sacrifice to prove your devotion.
What?
And remember, whether in life or in death, all must serve.
Should I try and capture it? I don't have any CCDs. That would be really funny though. Sacrifice. Oh, that's what a groat is. Okay. What does a groat look like up close? Oh, it's so cute. It's a kid groat. See, that would be a good replacement for dog meat. You've seen people capture this groat? Oh. Okay. Well, I could cheat and put some CCDs in my inventory. Or, oh, he's so cute. Do I really have to kill this thing? I guess I don't have to, but if I want the max experience points. Maybe I can come back? Yeah, okay. I can maybe come back for it. Don't worry, buddy, I'll be back. Putting these ventilation and communication systems into this rock. All right.
Let us begin the final ritual.
I like those wind chimes. What is this?
Well done since Jinan and Varun have stood before the great Serpent. We can all feel his presence. To solidify his bond, you are presented with a simple choice. Before you on this dais are several items. They represent different aspects of House Varun's connection to the great Serpent. Pick the two that call to you. Place them on the altars. Offerings to the great Serpent that he may fill you with his spirit and make you promise.
Alright, we have to pick two. Devotion, obedience, strength, and perseverance. Well, perseverance. And strength. And then to put them on the altars. Okay. Strength. Okay. But how do I get up there? Do I have to jump? Oh, nope. Okay. That's that.
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
How did you get in here? Alright.
Hello.
Hi.
I am glad we have a moment. I am having trouble maintaining my composure. Finding myself in Dazra has been overwhelming.
I bet. There's no place like home? But are you okay?
That is a complicated question. I could not have imagined. I am of course grateful to see my home again, after being away for so long. Although, the Great Serpent has always demanded much of us, as individuals, and as the whole of House Varun. But to see what has transpired here, it is hard to believe this is part of any plan. Truly, it is a disaster.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go for too much longer. I don't know, I'm at hour 3 almost, I think. So yeah, dinner time is coming up, so I probably won't be gone for too much longer. Although every time I say that, it's like at least an hour more, so. But yeah, have a good lay down. And are you streaming tonight? Is that why? Is that what you mean by ahead of tonight? Because if so, I will see you there. Okay, so what is Andreja saying? If it is a plan, then our being here is part of it. There are plenty of people who suffer all over the settled systems. This is no different. Well, both of those sentiments are true, but
I suppose that is true.
yeah.
Regardless, now that we are here, surely you must agree that we should do everything we can to help House Varun.
9 p.m. Mountain Time? Alright. I think that's 2 hours behind me. So 11 p.m. Alright. That's why you're always on in the middle of the night. Now I get it. Do I want to flirt with Andreja? No. Their credits will spend as well as anyone else's? Yes, they will. Yeah, that's what we do.
In this case, I am very personally glad to hear that. It is an incredible commitment you have made to become one of the promised.
There's
Never
too
in
many
my
streams
wildest
to
dreams
watch.
would I have
Honestly,
imagined
there's
such a
too
thing.
many. And it's trying to find the good ones sometimes. That's the toughest part. But I found a couple good ones, so I'm happy. Always looking for unique experiences, and they don't get much more unique than this. That is true. There really was no other way. What do you think would have happened if I turned it down? That I would like to know the answer to.
I am not sure. But what might have been does not matter. You are one of us now.
Alright. Well, this is also true. Everything is an adventure.
I suppose that is true. All the same, I am glad to count you among us. I know we have much to do, but I did not want to leave it unsaid. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, and now I get how, Bubble, how you are like in KG's streams, but then your own stream will start. So many times I've been like, how is that happening? I get it. Okay. What are we doing? We did not kill the Groat. Is he still down there? Uh-oh. Oh well. What is our quest saying here? Speak to a Naza. I finished the ritual and need to talk to the Herald to find out what awaits me next in Dazra. Lots of Zeds. Whoa.
And so you arise, one of the promised of House Varun. Did you feel the great serpent working within you? Do you feel born anew?
Xeno wangling? Did you mean to say Xeno wrangling? Because I don't know what it means to wangle, and I don't know if I want to know. Maybe I want to know. But it is always awesome to watch the creators play their own mods and to ask a shit ton of questions, which is what I usually end up doing. Alright, what? I exist only to serve the Great Serpent. No. I just want to help. I feel the same as I did before. This is a waste of time. Okay, I just want to help.
The Great Serpent sees that despite your supposed lack of belief, you reached for him at every opportunity. That zeal is precisely what House Varun needs right now. Through strength and perseverance, House Varun will triumph over all that stands in its way. I grant you the title of Vindicator.
Vindicator.
All will know you. All will trust you.
Really?
Above us.
That seems quick.
In the grand ship morning, jewel of the Varun fleet, the High Council awaits your arrival.
Oh,
Serve them. Serve the Great Serpent.
Do I get a ship?
All must serve.
I get a ship, don't I? Talk to Malibor. Alright. Andreja? You come in? Okay, here we go. Back out to talk to this Malibor guy. Oh. I didn't need those clothes. Lacerate, reforged, calibrated Varun Shimaz. Alright. I'm gonna be carrying too much stuff soon, I feel. When do we get our player home? Morning ship cockpit or the Serpent's Path? I guess we want to go there. Okay. Ooh, fancy. What's this say? Report. Ministry of Commerce. As per the Council's request and assessment of the Ministry of Commerce operations. Ministry operations temporarily transferred to Halls of Healing in light of loss of both Halls of Authority and House Dulkef residents. Emergency supply stores have been activated. Military and security personnel enlisted in protection and distribution of critical supplies, primarily medical and foodstuffs. Significant losses in both personnel and records have applied additional pressure to ministry operations. Hazmak Dulkef, appointed elder of House Dulkef, thus far limited engagement with day-to-day ministry activities. Lots of changes going on.
May the Great Serpent bless you.
Funding notice. Harold and Naza has brought to my attention a disturbing matter. There has been discussion of eliminating the funding to maintain and preserve the Serpent's Path. I find this surprising, given the paltry amount requested and the significance of the location. It should be enough that the cave is a key piece of our shared heritage. Were it not for those caves, none of us would be here today. So, like, how do they make their money to begin with? And why are they all of a sudden hurting for money? Interesting. Post-incident status. As per the Council's request, an assessment of House Varun operations in the aftermath of the Citadel incident. All structures in the immediate vicinity of the scaled Citadel are gone. Administrative personnel losses are still being totaled. Military and security forces heavily affected. And supply chain disruptions have drained already low reserves. Okay, so there was an attack. Or an incident? Interesting.
You would speak with me?
Nope.
Good to see you.
Hi.
Welcome, Vindicator. You stand before what remains of the High Council, advisors to Nasko Varun. We are all that is left after the disaster that has befallen our people.
Right.
I represent House Dulkef. Jamal is from House Kadik, and we are joined by Lovek of House Vital. We are, all of us, hopeful that your arrival in Dazra and your clear connection to Nasko Varun, for the first time in weeks, represent some semblance of hope.
Yes, I did have this question. What is with all the houses?
Collectively, we unite under the banner of House Varun, pledged to follow Jinan Varun and his descendants. But our society is not a monolith. Jinan, in his wisdom, shepherded the first of us into families that we might grow and prosper. Our 3 families have for generations now helped to govern the people of House Varun, and offer counsel to our leader.
So you guys are all pretty tight-knit, it would seem. Okay, I really don't have a connection with anyone here, but before I admit that, tell me
I understand.
what you think is going on.
Until you were one of us, we could not trust you.
By all means, Malibor. I can't wait to see how you spend this.
Please, can we just for a moment...
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Varun since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see a Nazco. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time.
Whoa.
You're correct.
Well,
I was
that's
not there
making things worse.
because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own and then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Anasco, and by extension House Varun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lovek. My apologies. Please, Malibor, do go on.
Anasco Varun, like his father before him, has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Anasco wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent, and so sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Katik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the Scaled Citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them.
A great tide of energy emanated from the Scaled Citadel and swept across Dazra.
Okay, it's all starting to come together for me.
Wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion, trapped halfway between our universe and the Vortex. The Citadel itself remains in such a state. Right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still
Whoa, look
running,
at his eyes.
somehow preventing us from entering the Citadel.
Uh-oh.
We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. We're beginning to lose hope before you arrived.
His eyeballs are freaking me out. Okay. The vortex? What is that?
Forgive me, I am no scientist. But as it has been explained to me, what we call the vortex is the space between universes.
I can't break out of the conversation. Sorry guys, we're gonna have to look at his weird eyes for a little bit. How long ago did this happen?
It has only been a few weeks. There had been efforts to put together some kind of response, some plan. But they had fallen apart.
Alright, and what did you need me to do?
Your arrival and your interaction with Anasco shows that he can still be saved.
Does it though?
The plan had been devised to access the Citadel, but the work stalled. Clearly, it is time to move forward with it. The current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down below us, towards the Citadel. Tell him about your experience with Anasco, and that work on the morning device must proceed.
Okay. You should probably go see a doc about your eyeballs. Alright, Andreja. Let's go somewhere where the FPS is not going to be so crazy. Hopefully, wherever we... Oh, out into the city. This is not going to be good. Look into my eyes, Vindicator. It's
the old married couple? Azad and Shireen, if I remember right.
Oh.
I've met them a few times. They seemed a little eccentric, but were otherwise quite nice.
That's them, yes. They're apparently looking for some help with their research. They made some kind of discovery that has them troubled.
Oh, really?
Good luck finding help at a time like this.
Yeah, good luck finding help.
Yet the Serpent provides for the
like
faithful,
this.
so who knows?
Who knows?
Nothing is truly impossible.
Okay. So I'm thinking that that's where we're gonna call it for tonight, for today. Cause I'm hungry. I'm gonna have some leftover pizza for dinner. And I wish it was prettier, but it's just because of my computer. Although, wait, 1 second. If I turn my reshade off, ooh. See, that's pretty cool, except for the green undertones. But my reshade is still better. Okay. So yeah, I think we're good for now. We're in Dazra. I did not end up doing any Watchtower, nor did I end up catching any Xenos. So, but soon, I promise. All the things will happen soon. So yes, thank you to whoever has been hanging out with me this entire time. I appreciate it immensely. Last week when I was streaming Starfield, I was saying that, yeah, I'd gotten a lot of hits, like a lot of visits, but no one chatted. Like, there was only one person that chatted with me in like my 5-hour stream. It was really, really sad. But so yes, thank you so much for hanging out. I really, really appreciate it. And I will most likely talk to you guys soon enough. Probably in like 4 or 5 hours. All right. Have a good afternoon, guys.